Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Bonjour. Today is Sunday, March 11th, and that means that in a few hours I'm running in the World Snowshoe Championships. Really excited and really nervous at the same time. And in my videos I've been talking about how to get started on a normal day or a difficult day. But how do you get started on a World Championship day? What if you do have a big goal and that goal has arrived? It's right now, it's today. How do you deal with that kind of day? Someone asked me yesterday, what is the most important thing to do for a big event like this, or a big race like this, or a big goal like this? In my experience, what I've learned the hard way many times, the most important thing is to relax and realize that if you have been taking the steps, if you've been getting dressed, if you've been getting out the door, if you've been getting started every day through the journey, it's in the bank. For me, the training is in the bank. There's really nothing to worry about because I've done the work. I'm here and I'm prepared to be here. So I really can't worry about what place I get in the race, because the only thing I have control over is my performance during the race. What choices do I make? How hard do I go out? Where do I attack? Where do I back off? What's my strategy? I have control over that. But the training, my fitness, it's in the bank. And if it's not in the bank, if you haven't been doing the work, if you haven't been taking the steps, then don't do the race or whatever goal it might be. Back off, wait for the next one. There's nothing worse than showing up unprepared and then disappointing yourself or getting hurt because you didn't do what was necessary in order to stand on that start line. Because nothing causes more pain, upset, disappointment than lack of preparation and expectations of a great result. But more importantly, if you're stressed out and nervous the night before a race, you're producing cortisol, which is a stress hormone. It's a fight or flight hormone. And one of the physiological effects of this, it causes your body to start breaking down stored sugar, known as glycogen, for energy. Because if you're in a life or death fight or a life or death flight, you need all the energy possible to either win the fight or escape, or you die. So the body's not going to keep those reserves because we need them right now, or we're going to die. There's not going to be a future to use those reserves in. So you'll break down your liver glycogen and you'll break down your muscle glycogen. So just being nervous can eat through your stored carbohydrate energy. So it's critical that you stay relaxed up until you get to the start line. And this is one of the reasons that you see athletes doing gels and goos and all those sugar supplements before an event, because they've been going through a lot of their sugar stores due to their nervousness and the cortisol production. So you want to keep that at a minimum. Think about anything but the race. I don't allow myself to think about what I'm going to do in the race until I'm in the race. And then I've been racing enough to read the terrain, to read the field, to read my body and know how to respond. But I don't need to set up a plan in advance. I looked at the course, it's in my head, now just go out there and play. A musician doesn't need to look at the keys and think about everything that they're touching on the keyboard or the strings of a guitar when they're playing. If they've done it enough, if they've practiced enough, if they've gotten started enough, it's second nature. And to me, snowshoe racing is second nature. I'll get out there and I'll know what to do. So there's no reason to think about it, to worry about it, to worry about who else is here. Doesn't matter who's here. Doesn't matter how good they are. It's me seeing where the ceiling of my fitness is. That's all it is. Regardless of what place I get in, I go out there and I give the best race possible. That's all that matters. Okay? So the most important thing, do the training, be prepared, or don't do the event. Secondly, relax and know that you've done the preparation.